it's Amanda here from Lolli Lulu Crafts, and today I have got for you a Creative Expressions haul video. This is featuring in particular, although not exclusively, the new release of the second part of the Phill Carnival colours. If you want to see the first part, then I will pop a link, or the actual video in fact, on the blog post that goes with this video. So if you're on YouTube, as always, go to the paragraph below the video, click show more. It will have in that section a link under the heading corresponding blog post. If you click on that, you will find the blog post that goes with this video. It will also have on there a Sue Wilson die release video, because I had both come at the same time, so I am doing both videos, but I'm just separating them so that if you're only interested in one part or the other, you can choose which one you want to watch, or both hopefully. And so I'll pop that on there as well, but I'll also pop on the video, the whole video that I did that had the first part of the Carnival colours release as well. But anyway, as you can see, I haven't even opened this, so I haven't even had a chance to look at these new colours. I can't get in because the stuff is kind of like all lined up, so if I lift it out then I'm just can't see. So I was trying to sneak a peek at the new colours. As you know, I like to do blind reviews with you guys and sort of see it at first with you, but I was trying to be a bit naughty and take a little peek at the new colours, but I couldn't. So I'm going to pop this box to one side and let's get rummaging through and looking at the goodies. Now, I can't actually necessarily say when the Phill new colours are going to pop up because of the way that I'm taking stuff out of the box. As you saw, it was kind of piled up in a certain way, and I think, you know, if I try and rummage through, it's just going to mess everything up. So I will let you know as and when we come to them. Okay, so we've got here some misters, but I've also got, I did order another of the Cosmic Shimmer glue. You know how much I love this, and the prices are going up slightly of Cosmic Shimmer. They haven't put the prices up for many years, and unfortunately, due to the economy and everything, product costs, production costs, etc. are going up. So I thought, fair enough, you know, I think it's not unreasonable. The prices are great anyway, so but I did think, while before it goes up, I'm going to grab a glue, and this is a big glue and it lasts a while because you don't need very much. So here we go. This looks like this might be a new one. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is one of the new colours, Purple Paradise. So this is one of the new colours, so I'm assuming, since I did get the misters in the new colours, that this might be one as well. Yeah, Lush Pink. Oh my goodness, isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? And then what's this one? Is this one? No. Let me see if I can find the other one. It's Phill Tangy Tangerine. I think that might be it. Okay, I just looked it up because I got a bit muddled. So it is these three. So it because there's another one here called Paradise Pink, so it confused me. So I've got Tangy Tangerine, Paradise Purple, and Lush Pink. Oh, I love that word. Let's put that like that. Oops. So that, oh my goodness, what is wrong with my fingers? So that is the three new colours. Isn't that absolutely lush? Gorgeous. So let's pop this over a minute because I wanted to do something. Okay, so I thought I'd just grab the original three so we could show you the whole Carnival collection together. So these were the original three, the blue, the green. So this is, let's give it its proper name, electric blue even, lime burst and sunshine yellow. Isn't that gorgeous? So you can see that when I saw those, I was like, oh my god, they're amazing, but can't we have pink? And then I was like, and purple and orange, and then I was like, oh, but wait and see, and then they were there. And it's just absolutely gorgeous, so I'm really excited. So I'm going to pop these ones out the way because they're not the new ones, new ones, they're the old new ones. So that's the 3 new colours. So then let's see what else we've got in here. So I've got something called Paradise Pink, which I probably, had I realised it's pretty similar, but probably when you spray it, it isn't. But I hadn't kind of realised. Mind you, it's similar, but I think it'll be, this is a much more like almost neon-y pink. Really pretty, but I think this will be fun anyway. I'm never going to be sick of too many pinks, to be honest. And then we've got this beautiful lavender colour. What is it called? Purple Orchid. I mean, just the name Orchid makes you think, yum. And then I got some chalk sprays, misters even. I really am not that familiar with misters, so I'm just playing around with these things at the moment and learning as we go. So I've got this gorgeous green, which I thought was pastel. I guess it probably will be more like that when you shake it. So that's pastel green. I'm trying to find the names. Pastel purple, pastel pink and pastel blue. So that's those four. Gorgeous. Okay, so the next thing I've got is the gilding polish. Now, you haven't probably seen this video, but I've actually made a card with the gilding polish and I've just fell in love with it. And obviously I got it in the new colours, which I think you can really see how absolutely gorgeous they are, and they work really well together. So that's the 3 new colours, which I love. But I also wanted to get some more of the other ones because I just really liked it, and I hadn't, bizarrely being metallic gilding polish, I hadn't got any metallic colours. So I've got here Gold Treasure, Red Bronze, Copper Shine, which I think should go in there really. And then what have we got here? Blossom. Oh, we have to have a look at some of these, won't we? Yum. Isn't that beautiful? Actually, I tell you what, I'm just going to go back a step because we really ought to look at the new ones. Ooh, that colour is gorgeous. So that was the purple. This is the pink, obviously. And then the beautiful orange. Oh my goodness, wow. I hope you can see that as like I can, because it's almost luminescence. And you don't always know if it picks that up properly on a camera. Anyway, so that's that. So going back to these, what have we got here? Silver Hessian. Okay, unusual name. Very pretty colour, almost like a rose soft. What do they call it? Like a rosy brown taupe sort of colour. Beautiful. And then this gorgeous graphite. Wow, love that too. That kind of goes there, doesn't it? Stick him upwards. And that one as well. And then I've got this beautiful heather. Gorgeous. And if you didn't see before, the little lids, you have to release the side piece here to make it easier, but you have an applicator in there, and then you just need to bend that piece out, and then it will make it easier to pop that in and out. And then we've got powder blue, which is beautiful again. And then finally ocean teal. Beautiful again. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a standing theme, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful. A little random, I got a little mini easel because I thought I'd paint this up, and then if I want to photograph a card or just display one on my top of my Calyx units at the back here, then that would be simple. Just paint it white and that'll be perfect. And I think if possible maybe change that blue thread to something more appealing, but yeah, I thought that would be rather helpful. Okay, so then next I've got just a couple of Sue Wilson dies. If you watched the previous video, the Christmas release of Sue Wilson dies, I did mention that I haven't really got any of her sentiment dies before, and I had got some in the Christmas release, and I also then ordered some just here in this, just that were already released that I hadn't got before, and I didn't know why really, because they look like they're really cool. So I've got this great happy birthday, which I think is fabulous, and it's not like massive, but it's big enough, so I really like that. Then I've got this best wishes, again nice size. And then finally I got this on your special day. I really like this because you could use it with the oval either direction as it's showing you there, and you can also just use that on its own. And it actually is 3 dies, which is great as well. And again, not a bad size, not like massive, but not teeny either. So really pleased with that. So there I've got some stamps. So first of all, some stamps to die for that go with some of Sue's dies that I will have. These will go with the striplets. I saw these actually on some of the Creative Expressions videos, and I just really like them. So this one is Daffodil Burst. It's by John Lockwood, and you can see it's just really nice. You can imagine a great spring card, or any time really, and decent size, so it goes with any of the striplets. So that's really nice. And then we've got garden, well, let's actually do the other striplet here. I've got Skeleton Leaves, again John Lockwood. As you can see, this being really fun to colour. You can do it sort of really literally as leaves, or you could just have fun with all of the lines and just colour them in like crazy. So again, decent size. And then I've got 2 here. This is your garden frame. It's a single die. I don't know which one it goes with. I think that it would go with any of those square dies that she has that have that. It does actually give a number, but anyway, so that's that, and I just thought that was really pretty. There you go, you can see it better like that. And then the final stamp to die for is this, I don't know what it says. Oh, it's called Cabbage Rose Frame, and it coordinates with St. Lucia die. And I think that's just really pretty. I love how that's just round the bottom there. So that's those. So that's my stamps to die for. And then I've got here, these actually go, I think this is also designed by John Lockwood, and this goes with Sue's Cherry Blossom die, I think it is. It's called Cherry Blossom Elements. So you've got the great frame, but then you've got all these tiny little flowers as well. Another part of the launch that Phill Martin did was a new Sentimentally Yours stamps collection, which was called Splatterlicious. I just got 2 of these. I got the sentiments and the textures, which again, I love these. I think they're really nice. So these are really cool. I love the flourishes on those, and a really nice size as well. And then the textures, I can never resist a texture stamp. I just love them. I don't know why, but I do. And there they are. You can see the size of them. Little splats and splodges, and gorgeous. So that's those 2. And then I got a couple of embossing folders. Again, I saw Sue using some of these and some of the others on the videos, and I just really like them. So this is called Victorian Tile. This is actually by Sue Wilson, so I guess she designed this one. And this is, I don't know what size, it's 190 by 145, so I don't know what that means in normal money, but let's have a quick look. It is 6 by about 7.5, so a nice size and a nice design. I really like that. And then I got this great 8 by 8 dahlia flower. Okay, I really like that. That pretty. So you can see that making a really nice background. Now, with all the great stuff that I'm getting, like the pastes and the sprays, etc., I've obviously been collecting up a few stencils and things, because that's a sort of obvious way to use these. And one of the things that Phill also had been launched recently was his new Sentimentally Yours stencil collection. So with this latest release of colours, the second part of the Carnival collection of colours, he also released a second batch of stencils. So I actually added sort of the two together, so I've got a selection, well, a fair selection. I think there's only a couple that I didn't bother getting, to be honest, from those stencil collections. So let's go through these. So you've got here Doodle Hearts, Birthday. Now, I've never thought about doing greetings with stuff like pastes and things and stencils, and when I saw it I was like, wow, that looks so amazing. So I really like that. Then you've got this great butterfly cascade, isn't that fab? And then lovely, so you've got things like with love, just because, a lovely day, especially for you, higher, you're special. Really cool. The honeycomb, I love honeycombs, things like that I really like. Then we've got Star Grid, and then numerics, a really helpful one I think, and different sizes. And then we've got Heartfelt, so you've got things like praying for you, you're in my thoughts, I'm here for you, etc. So that sort of thing. Really nice bold font, so that's going to come out really well with your pastes and things. You're not going to have kind of getting all mixed up. And this is Floraganza. Cool. And these are, I should measure them for you, 6 by 8, so probably A5. So then barcodes, wedding, so you can see all of that. Oh, even civil partnership, that's really cool. Because that's something I think that's really lacking and hard to get hold of, so that's really nice. Every day, so thanks a million, just a note, new home, good luck, that's really good. Then we've got boxed in. Then you've got grunge, again, something I really love, that kind of sort of, it's like the stamping, isn't it, that kind of splattery stamping. And then relatives, so handy. Some texture paste, which I think should be the new colours. Yep, Lush Pink. So this is the 3 new colours, so Lush Pink, Tangy Tangerine, and Purple Paradise. I think we're going to have to look at this a bit closer with the lid open. Whoa. Ow. Yummy, yummy, yum. And don't forget, this is almost more real because it's smoothed out. This side's got, the paste is slightly opaque until it sort of dries off, so it will come even brighter once you let it dry. And this is so pretty, Lush Pink. That's got that beautiful bluey purple iridescent glitter in that. Noticed when I was looking on the website that they have brought out these self-adhesive rolls of double layered gems. It's called self-adhesive crystal strips, and I just thought that is so cool. So I popped a pack in just to see what I thought of it. I know I like the pearls and stuff, so I figured I'd probably like the gems too. So then the next thing, I grabbed a couple more colours. There was a couple of new colours of pixie powder, or at least I think they were new. I hadn't seen them before, that's for sure. So we've got here Straw Yellow, Mango Blaze. That one wasn't new, I had seen that before, but I don't know why, but I didn't get it, and it was a really nice colour. And Burnt Orange. So I think the straw and the Burnt Orange were 2 colours that I hadn't seen before. I haven't done anything with the pixie powders yet, so I will be doing something in due course. I mean, there's quite a few things that I've still got to play with. I started, as I say, I've done a project using the gilding wax, polish even, I keep saying wax, it's polish. So we'll get on to the next bits in due course. Now I've got here the full collection of the Carnival colours in the embossing powders. I don't know why, but I didn't order them embossing powders on the first set of Carnival colours. Don't know why. I have no idea. But anyway, I think this actually gives you a really good idea of what the Carnival colours are like, because I mean, just look, that is just yummy. So I think these are going to be absolutely gorgeous to use as embossing powders. Okay, and then slightly sort of random again, I ordered a couple of packs of card. So we've got here pumice. I'm not sure whether you can really catch the colour so good in here, but it's a really sort of soft putty type colour, or pumice really. Then primrose even, is a lovely lemon. It doesn't show up as that at all on the website, to be honest. And then finally ruby, such a nice red, so I grabbed a couple of those, so one of each of those colours. So starting with the colour cloud, these are the last elements of the new release colours by Phill. So there's not much point in me opening them because they're sealed, but your colour cloud, basically it comes out as per the colour on the side. It kind of looks quite different when you look at it underneath, but I absolutely love colour cloud. I would recommend using the eggs, as I call them, the little sponges here. They really make it. You get the two sizes. I haven't got the other one, I can't reach the other ones at the moment, but they come in two sizes, the larger and the smaller size, and they work really well for that, I find. So that's those. So that is the last elements in the new colours. So you've got your embossing powders, your colour cloud, your texture paste, gilding polish, and misters. I don't think I've missed anything. I think that's all of them. Okay, so the final part to my haul today is the chalk cloud. If you saw my last haul, you would have seen that I purchased some of the chalk cloud, and then I said it was so gorgeous I went back and got some more, and then actually the haul became one big haul. But then I saw it and I thought, my goodness, these are even nicer than they look on this website. They look, frankly, I think they look quite awful on the website, the colours, but when you see them in life, they're absolutely gorgeous and nothing like they look on the internet, and just so pretty and soft and gorgeous, basically. So we've got here, I'm trying to find the colours, terracotta, misty grey, and then what we've got, toasted rose, beautiful, and cozy clay. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm going to say that all over. And the last time I'm going to say gorgeous or beautiful for today anyway is subtle sage. Isn't that absolutely stunning? See, I went for stunning this time. Okay, so that is it. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at all these goodies with me. I'm pretty sure this will be the last haul for a while. I know I've kind of bombarded you, as I said I think before, but it's just the way it's kind of fallen. I think it's just different launches have arrived and bits and pieces. But if you've been watching this video, do make sure you click the link as I talked about earlier, so you can go across to the website, which will not only show you the other videos, but if you're interested in knowing what the products were, I won't have enough space in the paragraph under this video if you're on YouTube to put all those links. So if you want to see the links to the products themselves, then you need to go across to the blog post, where I will do my best to put as much there as I can for you guys. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed both these videos, both this Phill Martin Creative Expressions launch and the Sue Wilson Christmas launch, and I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.